Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing a Graey Mega Collection Draft 10 game with Pain, Idyllwild, and JG. So, opening pile. Hmm. What's good here? I guess Immigrant Son is good. Immigrant Son, try to wheel Workshop Instructor. Or Immigrant Son, wheel Paper Maker, try to get one of those two back. There's also Workshop Instructor Stone Trader. I do like Stone Trader. But I think seeing Village Farmer, this has got to be Immigrant Son. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll get something decent back here. Instructor, Farmer, Paper Maker, Stone Trader. I'll get one of those four back, and any of those would be fine. Yeah, I could do Sheepwalker, Boarlord into Sheepwalker, yeah. But that's also dependent on when Sheep comes, and yeah. It's something I'll keep in mind. Oh, and there's Wolf here. So Wolf kind of wrecks that, actually. Although Mountain Plowman is funny because, like, you plow, you get sheep, you turn those sheep into boar. It's kind of funny that it's here. Um, Diligent Farmer could be good for this hand. Diligent Farmer could be good for this hand, just thinking, but I won't take it here probably. Just thinking Immigrant Son, 5 fields. Maybe I'd take Pasture Planter here. Port Authority, no but longer use occupation spaces. Harvest, you may place a BR from your supply on this card of a type not already on this card. If you do play an occupation. Oh, so it's Historian, but it happens in Harvests, and you get to pay for it in the future. Now, the fact that you can't like spam like three or four occupations right away is part of what makes Historian so good. But yeah, I mean, Port Authority with Immigrant Son to get the last three occupations does look very good. Um, there's also Wolf here, knowing that Warlord's in the game. Pasture Planner as well. If I knew I was getting Wolf, it would have been an easy Warlord. Yeah, probably. Thresher, sow, bake, plow, sow, buy grain for food. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, what do I want here? Port Authority looks like an excellent follow-up to Immigrant Son. And let's assume that I'm not getting Workshop Instructor back as that opening pack card. Anatomist. One guest token on each remaining space for 7, 10, 13. Get the guest token. Place that guest only with your last action and only on an accumulation space. Ah, I see. So it's 3 guests, but they're obligated in those 3 rounds, but they're obligated to take accumulating spaces. Okay. Well, Pig Breeder here as well. So lots of different ways to get bored here. Bridge Farmer, eh? I already have Immigrant Son, but there is Village Farmer in the game, so maybe Bridge Farmer is interesting. Seven, 10, and 13. Last action. Are you ending up like sometimes you're taking 2 food or 3 food, probably not 3 food, but you're maybe taking 2 food or 3 food fishing or traveling players sometimes? And if that's what you're doing, then it's not very good. If you're taking 2 wood, it's not great. But I mean, if you want to take 2 stone, like I have Port Authority here. So I'm more interested in doing stuff like taking a random 2 stone or 2 reed or 3 clay action. So I think an atomist could be okay here. Hello, chat. Over under on fields to win village farmer. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to take this anatomist here. I've never played with it. I'm interested to see how it works. Cookery seller could be good. Bridge farmer could be good. Hey, Catchy Slim with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Catchy Slim, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And congratulations on family growthing. All right, so if I'm doing the Immigrants on Port Authority thing in round 14, then I want something that gives me points at the end of the game. 24601 does that. What else would I consider here? Yeah, 24601 looks good. Sure, it's 2 points in round 14. Wow, Village Farmer came back. All right. And Workshop Instructor and Stone Trader. I did not predict. So Boarlord's gone. What else is gone? These are not the cards I expected to come back here. Yeah, I like Village Farmer here. I should be able to get the points for it. Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of built my draft around being able to get the points, so. Yeah, I'll take a 6-pick pasture planner. Sure. Mountain Plowman's not bad here as well. Extra incentive for the extra fields, but I like pasture planner for a ton of resources. All right, so this is my worst pick here, but that's okay because this draft has gone pretty well, I think. Could speculate on junior partner here. Probably not taking maid. It's fine. Maid is fine, but I don't think I want to take it here. Probably not taking merchant over traveling salesman. So I can ask myself, hey, I don't want to play occupations beyond, like, so Port Authority as my third oc, plays Immigrant Son as my fourth, plays um what? Like traveling salesman or maid, and then village farmer, and then 24601 most likely, because probably pasture planner is my first oc. That probably I want to play anatomist. Yeah, so that I get something in round 7. So then I'd be playing Village Farmer in like round 11 or 13. So if I'm doing that, then I want to make spaces better. So maybe I just spam Traveling Salesman. Maybe that's something that I do. But there's also Stone Trader in the game, so Stone Trader is going to snap up the major improvements. Do I build major improvements all that well? Not necessarily. I don't know, maybe Junior Partner is okay. The Clay Watchman guy, right? Yeah, Merchant is decent in late family growth games. Traveling Salesman is better for building major improvements. Is this a hand that wants to build major improvements? I guess I have Port Authority, which kind of dissuades me from that. But I think the Amazonian want or the Amazonian anatomist. I can barely read it from here. Um, Wants me to make guilds. Ooh, hello, Corey. All right. Oh, hired hands here as well. That's funny. So if I see a crazy plow, I'll keep hired hands in mind. But yeah, probably taking most likely taking Corey, but I should read the rest of these cards just to make sure. Steam Engine's the one that gives you bakes, right? Yeah, Seal's fine here as well for a bunch of clay. Wheat Barrow. Take exactly one resource from a building's resource accumulation space, you get a grain. Oof. Taking exactly one is tough, but it might be a thing that I consider with Anatomus here. Trellis says one food on each of the next round space depending on the fences you have built. Start these rounds, you get the food. Probably not. Torch, taking one stone at a time. Badge. Beginning of each harvest, you receive one food. Nah. Probably just planter box here. Most likely. Yeah, probably just planter box. Foresight with traveling salesman is okay if I get like some expensive miner like Almshouse or Bell Tower. Also got paper knife here. So with paper knife, I could random an occupation out, like play Port Authority second. Because of course Port Authority just means I can't use occupation spaces. Uh Warehouse. So I'm thinking about maybe guilds, but I'm not sure how high I am on warehouse. Like raspberries is here, so I just want to take raspberries. But yeah, bell tower's a bit awkward in this hand. I guess with bell tower, I'm yeah. The thing is, how many fields do I need to win village farmer? That's the question. And one of the problems with pasture planner is that I kind of have to decide how many fields I'm gonna plow pretty early. Carrot on a stick seems okay. I don't have a great source of vegetables, but it is another way to plow a field. And then if I am doing something like carrot on a stick, then I can look at sofa and say, well, I'm sticking on 3 rooms, so therefore this is something I can do. I can always play Village Farmer in round 14 and 24601 and 13. Like I don't have to decide on Village Farmer that early. Yeah, I could go sofa here for sure. I'm gonna take carrot on a stick. Everyone saw Village Farmer. Everyone saw it. Well, do I ever want to take one resource at a time? There was the torch there, so I could like make a Meika cares about taking one stone thing. The problem is I have quarry, so I'm not too interested in that. Credit is fine. So let's see. If I'm playing Ock here, 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 that means I can play credit in round 9 and only have to pay 2 of them back. Seems okay. Yeah, I'm going to take credit here. All these passing minors for junior partner, yeah. Yeah, they don't always get played, but yeah, that could have been a thing for sure. I don't hate Black Rice Plant here. The only problem is you need to hit Reedstone Food twice, and then and then I would have to play Pasture Planter in 4. So it would pretty much have to be Reedstone Food round 1, Reedstone Food round 3 or whatever, and then it's only 2 grain and it forces an awkward round 4 action. I'm not that excited about doing that. Apple Tree is fine. And with Planter Box I don't need the other spaces quite as much, so and then with Traveling Salesman, I'm honestly just looking for, you know what? If I'm just looking for points, I should take Badge. Because sometimes Traveling Salesman, I play 2 minor improvements in round 14 for 2 points, for example. So Badge is the free one. Yeah, I could take Foresight. Sure. Paper Knife is fine here as well. What am I foresighting? The problem with Foresight is, like, I don't even know what I want to Foresight. Maybe the pottery? Maybe. The warehouse does a very similar thing. Ox spam for quarry. Is it? I was not thinking that. I was thinking push for the first room, and maybe if I grow really quickly, I can do a really absurdly early 2 4 6 0 1 for this hand. I was thinking that that would be cool. Corey, for me, Corey is coming on late enough that it's probably just my Stone Reno, my Stone for my Stone Reno, and my Stone for Port Authority. I'm not really considering it as a way to get Stone for major improvements. Not given Stone Traders in the game, not giving the Guild Ock for Guilds card is in the game. That's why I like something like Foresight better. But yeah, Paper Knife is totally fine. Like Paper Knife to random out my second Ock is fine, although I obviously have a preference. But I can name any of these 3 and be reasonably happy with the outcome, right? I can play Pasture Planter, name any of these 3 for my second Ock. Yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna take Foresight. Can't random Port Authority. That's a good point. Yeah, if I random Port Authority, then I'm capped. If I random Port Authority second, you're right. Yep, that's an excellent point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because then it caps me on how many more occupations I can play, right? I can play Paper Knife after playing Port Authority. Idyllwild 3 wood first action. That's not too common. Happy to get Reedstone Food and be in the 2 seat. JG Hut Builder. Oh, Payne 2 wood round 1. Is Payne doing black rice plant stuff? I'm trying to think what other no occupation or first occupation cards were out there. And the only one I really paid attention to was black rice plant. So yeah, I'm not sure what this could be for Payne. It might just be that he wants to play something. Wow, and I get to wheel Ock. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. I'll do the 6-spot pasture planner thing. Reedstone food into pasture planner. Seems like a good start. It seems like this is a 5 field and 2 rooms hand. Just because of how many resources I save um, on pastures, but then also I'm thinking about credit and just that I have kind of some nurse support, raspberries credit, some ways to get food. With 24601 in particular, like I could play that in round 11, for example, if I have 4 family members, because my hand auto farms pretty well. Maybe I want to take vegetable twice, but that's not even guaranteed. Like with planter box, maybe I only do it once. Whale oil for pain. That's my card. 3 wood into not minor from Idyllwild. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it could be. I'm muted. Thank you. Want to? I need to tape this somewhere so that I can't do that. I need like a thing. Because yeah, I'm doing it more often, which is annoying. What do I have? I could just tape it, but an elastic or something would be a lot better. Ooh, I know what I have actually. Okay, yeah, I'll just play my anatomist here. Sure. This is a great start. 2 occupations, reedstone food, 3 wood. This is an awesome start. I knew there was a reason. I got these things with my Ethernet cable that I bought twice because of the cat chewing through it, and I knew there was a reason I didn't throw them out. I was like, oh, they're gonna be useful someday. They're not quite they're not quite big enough to fit around my chair. Maybe they fit over here. That kind of doesn't fix it does fix the problem actually. Yeah. And make it tight enough. Aha! It can no longer go between my leg and the chair anymore. Great success. Yeah, this is going very well. Reedstone food into traveling players or one of the wood actions. This is going very well. I should mark the rounds that Anatomist activates in. Uh-oh, have we lost JG? JG might be doing some calculations right now. Calculating exactly how this hand is supposed to operate. Clay Speculator for Idyllwild. Makes sense. Yeah, makes total sense. Take Traveling Players here, so I don't need Reedstone Food next round. And might be able to take wood into build. Yeah, especially if JG takes 3 wood. Although JG is setting up Warlord, so JG is what, playing Wolf here? Then taking wood. Okay, so sheep into sheep. Sheepwalker into take 3 sheep. Assume you're hoping that Idyllwild doesn't first action build the fireplace. Okay, Idyllwild, you can have the first room. I don't mind. Let's mark this. 7, 10, 13. I can start player raspberries into 4 wood. I can start player foresight into 4 wood. We've got some good moves here. Idyllwild plans to keep 8 clay most of the game. That seems like a reasonable assumption. Pig Breeder. This is the most boring of the boar providing cards. That's not Wolf or Sheepwalker. So nobody can hold the sheep yet. First fireplace is available. Nobody's going for it. And Payne's gonna fish. So Idyllwild doesn't have to build here, so can to read. Can Idyllwild fireplace here? You need 6. To get the food, you need 8 clay, so cannot fireplace here. This feels like a slow start. It's not that bad. Idyllwild gonna beg here? Oh, Alms House is in the game. Okay. I'm gonna start player. Ooh, do I want foresight? Do I want raspberries? Probably start player raspberries. Let's just do 3 across the top like that. I'll put them in the corners to distinguish them from planner. I guess these can be flame symbols, sure. Or not flame symbols, L's. They can look like unhealthy raspberries. Ah, child psych for pain. Nice. Nice. Oh, family growth flipped. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good because JG start players now. Oh, actually no, JG doesn't have to start player, but Idyllwild can start player. JG gets to build and to grow with the Warlord setup. Nice. Yeah, I don't have the meeples turned on. I'm just used to the discs. Punished for not taking 2 wood. I did not catch that JG was going to be able to grow or build. Yeah. And Idyllwild gets punished for begging here. Not super punished because yeah, it does seem to have House given that Idyllwild begged for. So not really, but yeah. Obviously Idyllwild would have rather just have built and grown instead of getting the first fireplace, I think. Most of the time. Especially because with Child Psych in the game, like seems like food should be fairly plentiful. I think I'm just gonna build the well here. I could read Stone Food again and think about BMW. If I assume Idyllwild wants the pottery, then I'm thinking, how do I make my anatomist good? The BMW is a way to do that, but I think I just build the well. Get some nice food. And then I can foresight the BMW maybe. Or foresight the joinery if I think I'm going to have a decent amount of wood. But yeah, see, with family growth flipping in 5, it seems like I should try for a second room. So long, if I don't have to fight with Pain to build, then that's what I'll do. Out Pain's playing Paper Maker. Nice. So Pain's actually generating food whenever he plays an Awk with Child Psych. Because he gets the Awk itself is free and then he can turn wood into food, which is pretty neat. So yeah, maybe wood's going to be tight and food will be plentiful. So then my pasture planner should be pretty good in that case. And if I can have a good scoring farm with only 1 wood room, that's something to think about. And also thinking about the village farmer, getting the even 2 wood out of it could be very good. Grab 6 clay here, just take the efficient resource action. Oof, my mouse inaccuracy. Very inaccurate. Gotta play some more StarCraft. That's the thing that usually gets my mouse accuracy higher. JG, what's up, my man? Are you going AFK in between turns, JG? It took a while to hit begin turn. Maybe just making a plan. Yeah, I guess I take the read here. That sets me up for the BMW. And also it means that unless Payne has a way to generate read, he can't build in front of me, even if JG start players. Read, ways to make read in the draft. None that I saw. I think you have occupations Payne could have. Yeah, none that I saw. So I think two read here is okay. But it probably means that I go last next round, but I don't care because my actions next round are set anyways, right? Let's build grow. Payne playing Stone Trader. Yeah, it's a fun card. It's a very fun card. So Payne had Child Psych. We don't know if Idyllwild has a way to generate occupations yet, but I mean, Payne having Child Psych and then JG on Hut Builder. So I guess, yeah, I guess JG just speculated on getting support for Borlord, or maybe knew he was going to get support for Borlord because he opened Pig Breeder. Yeah, try to think because maybe I just overvalue the guild occupation guy, but I don't know. It seems like it's pretty good. Like build the pottery and then you're not generating food with your pottery, but you're playing. You sort of are because you're instead of paying food, you're instead of paying the food that you would have paid, you're just paying the clay. You're kind of still getting food out of your pottery, just not as much. Um, this guest can only take resources. Who can only take resources? Ooh, hired helpers. It's right there. Look at the wheelbarrow taking resources. Who else can only take resources? Miner? Yeah, it could be miner. I have quarry. Yeah, I should be the miner. Woodcutter? Woodcutter takes resources. Helper? I mean, helper builds rooms and stuff. Who you play this card, you can only take building resources. Berry picker. Yeah, I like miner here. Whoops. Clay worker, yeah. The thing is, I don't want to take clay because Idyllwild is going to hoard all the clay. Also, this action is looking like it's going to be pretty bad. Unless I get last action 3 wood that nobody has taken. It's 2 clay or stone or food. Wait, is it just accumulation space or is it building resource accumulation space? Accumulation space. So I can take this sheep. I don't have any use for the sheep. Yeah. Oh well, it's going to be better in 10 and 13. That's what I'll tell myself, right? That'll make it all worth it. 2 wood, 2 clay, reed stone. Resource can only be used to pay for minor improvements. Interesting. Wait, minor improvements. Interesting. So bell tower, I'm guessing, for Idyllwild, since you basically that card basically pays for bell tower, like immediately. Um, Foresight here. Plan on Renault BMW next round. How Payne's playing Market Crier is what is Payne up to? Does he have some crazy baking payoff? Payne's up to something. So, clear that he's up to something. JG, I'm sure, has an idea. Because I imagine Payne first picked Child Psychologist. Seed Cellar is in the draft, but I saw it pretty late. Did I see it 6? I feel like I saw Seed Cellar quite late. Um, what if I take 2 clay and then I'm thinking about a clay room after Reno? It would require another read action though. Yeah, and if I do take the clay, then I would need yet another action to take the clay for Port Authority. So I'm kind of low on that. But I mean, the pottery's there. Idyllwild's not. Idyllwild's put a bunch of clay in the game and not built the pottery. So I guess I'm just building the pottery. Yeah, instead of the BMW. So I could take 2 clay here. I could take 1 stone even. No, 1 stone's really bad when I have quarry. Take the 1 sheep here. No, that feels bad as well. I'll just take the 2 clay, whatever. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to take the sheep. Make the game a bit more hungry. I don't know. Idyllwild grabbing the reed first move. So Pain cannot build. There's no 4 wood action. I mean, I can just grow this round. Foresight says 2 building resources. So if I do play a miner here, if I play anything here, it stops me from growing. But yeah, then Foresight just stops me from. Then I just don't play a miner. Yeah, okay. Wow, I just get to grow here. Yeah, because Pain's not threatening build at all. All right. Yeah, with 24601, how do I do anything else, right? With 24601, how do I not build and grow here? Then I only need 6 or 7 wood defense acceptably. Not great, but just acceptably. And I can play credit. After I take advantage of foresight, I can play credit next round, most likely on start player. And then my feeding is taken care of for round 9. So my round 9 could be something like stone, BMW, or stone potter or clay pottery, port authority, credit, something like that. Oh, I laid out my farm badly for planter box. I could have had a 4 space planter box. I forgot about planter box altogether. I should have I should have done the 2x2 rooms because then I could have a 4th planter box space. Oh well. And Veggie Man. So Idyllwild took Veggie Man pretty highly. Interesting. And Pain Fences. What's Pain up to? I wonder what the expected outcome of Anatomist is. That would be something I'd want to see the numbers on. Like what are the actions? Are you often getting two clay as your best move there, two or three clay, and then all the rest it's like one reed, one stone? Because if stone has flipped in 6, you can probably get 2 stone, but stone flipping in 5, you're almost never going to get 3 stone. Although sometimes people are so involved in the family growth queue that you do get 3 stone late. Cat's been really noisy. I can hear it from downstairs. It was cute. She was too afraid to go outside earlier because of the lawnmower. The guys had the property people were cutting the lawn, and she was terrified. Very cute. Hmm. Good actions available. 4 wood, 4 clay, 3 stone. If I'm gonna build the pottery, I want to convert this round. So I'll take 4 clay here. Yeah, it would be nice to take a good wood action here, but I think I like my plan for this round. Namely, credit. I definitely want to play Port Authority. And if I'm going to play credit, then I would like to take advantage of Foresight before then. I should not have played Foresight. I definitely was thinking I was going to build the BMW or something in 7, but I should have just played Planter Box. Foresight has kind of handcuffed me. Oh well, I have Traveling Salesman to like kind of make that up. Like I can carrot on a stick badge in round 14, for example. Payne's the one with Bell Tower. Yeah, I guess with Stone Trader you like Bell Tower more. Yeah. You like any miner that has a stone on it. So I don't want to took Timetable Clerk pretty highly because I did not see that card. And then did Payne just steal all of the stone improvements? Because of Stone Trader? That would be sad to be in that position. So Idyllwild, 2 clay rooms into Grow. Eat a sheep. JG. Maybe takes 4 wood. Might plow and then sow. I don't think this move is contested, but I'm going to do it here anyways. And then, yeah. Um, Anatomist. Anatomist. I did get that right. It's probably taking 2 reed or 3 clay next round. 2 reed, 1 reed for my Reno, 1 reed for my Port Authority, or 3 clay, which is just a fine thing to take with pottery. So if Payne doesn't take the 3 wood, I might get 6 wood. Although JG might take the 3 wood. I guess I was thinking JG is going to bake. Yeah, no need to draft ways to make grain when Payne's in the lobby. Especially with Payne in the lobby with Market Crier. Or at the table, I should say. Bronze oven. Nice. Whenever you bake, all other players can bake. Right? Payne, Master of the Manor. All right. All right. So the market crier is going to let him get to 2 categories from crops. He's at pastures. He's going to go for 6 fields. So if he goes for 6 fields, that means I'm giving up the village farmer points to him. So I wonder if Payne does have a way, or if he's just going to bridge farm. He might just bridge farm for the cattle. But yeah, it means if I'm playing village farmer, I'm likely giving the points away. Let's put wood on the authority. And I'm going to do 6 food and a clay. Certainly everyone knew about village farmer, so good plows might have been very high picks in the minors. But what? We know he took child psych, probably most likely first. I'm going to assume he took child psych first. What was his second pick? Was his second pick an occupation that helps him plow? I've seen the other 3. Quite sure that I've seen all the others. What do I even want here? I don't know. Read Stone Food, I guess, and think about the BMW. I can 2 wood and then fence. That's probably what I do. 2 wood and then fence 14. And then last action, anatomist, fish, maybe. Okay, yeah, fence 12 is okay as well. Especially if Idyllwild or if I retain start player or Idyllwild start players, then I'm grabbing the sheep or the boar. And keeping those away from Pain is another way to keep him off of the fields, keeping him from getting all his breeding pairs. Idyllwild Green Thumb. Fun. So gonna start playing taking vegetables every time he plays an Ock. Planter Box seems good with Green Thumb. I wonder what Idyllwild first. Idyllwild first pick clay supports, of course. Yeah. Pain cried. Yeah, I guess the other thing I can do is I can just read Stone Food twice. And then read Stone Food twice plus 1 quarry is my Reno plus 1 read 1 stone for Port Authority. Um, JG took start player, eh? Do I want to take the boar? The 1 boar? No, not really. Even though I'm not getting 2 boar next round, 1 boar is just not an action that's worth taking, I don't think. Just fishing here is fine. And then three clay or traveling players. Pretty sure I'm getting 3 clay. I highly doubt Idyllwild will take the 3 clay, especially not when he's got 3 clay coming in from Green Thumb eventually. One food if at least one opponent has no field, and 1 food if at least one opponent has no pastures. Pain has both, so it's on the other 2 whether badge does anything. Wood Strongbox for Idyllwild. Okay. On family growth. Wonder if Idyllwild tries for another room. We're not really that many big house payoffs in the draft. I have to pay a food here for credit, by the way. Main start player Brewers Copper. Oh, does this cost a stone? This is on Reedstone Food. Interesting. Okay. Idyllwild probably plows, and then I get the 2 boar. Getting the 2 boar here is phenomenal. Getting the 2 boar here is really phenomenal. That's a bunch of points. Especially points that I was not getting before. Does Payne have a plan to grow? Is he holding on to, like, Ninja or something? I doubt it's Ninja, because you can't play Ninja with Child Psychologist. Might have just chosen not to play an Ock there because he had no wood, and he wants to get that last paper maker conversion. Take a 3 wood action. The thing is, the 2 wood, like, is the 2 wood going to be useful? Maybe as a miner that he wants to play. But, like, doesn't really have a lot of time to just build stable, build one stable. He's got to be more efficient than that. Ooh, JG taking vegetable again. I would like a vegetable action. Okay, I can start player. Nobody else wants to. I am totally happy to do that. Traveling players and 2 wood, I suppose. Idyllwild playing Thresher. Oh, I get the priority back at the end of the round anyways. Pay a clay. Then feed 6 food and a clay. Clay should go up here. Got my field, got my food. Breed the boar. Oh, yeah, I announced 24601. And I hit family growth here, so just as long as I don't starve, I believe I just won the game. Hard to imagine losing with an 8.24601 and getting my 5th family member here. My feeding is not great, but yeah, I mean, I can eat a bunch of raw grain if I have to. I've got 11 minimum with 2 more pottery conversions. So 11, I'm going to need to feed 20. I day labor once, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe build an oven. Yeah. Maybe start player quarry and build an oven in 13. Kind of stone curator or something. I can't. I'm trying to place what he's on here. Pain gonna pain. Yeah, it could just be painting. Yeah. Cries again. All right. Yeah, I should try to build an oven. Major minor quarry into day labor. Sets me up for an oven next round pretty nicely. Oh, I only had one more move. That's fine. Yeah, house placement is making me sad. I have to pay for credit here. JG stone oven. So Idyllwild's going to build the clay oven. Certainly has the clay for it. And with Thresher and the food coming in, the grain coming in from Market Crier. Yeah, that's something Idyllwild's interested in. Definitely. So I'm guessing JG is on Plow Sow. Hmm. Idyllwild gained a lot of wood very quickly. 2 wood and then 5 wood from Green Thumb, I guess. So 7 wood and then fenced. Yeah, it's good for Idyllwild for sure. Can Idyllwild Reno? If Idyllwild can get the 3 stone from Thumb, then definitely. What's it at? Is that 13? It's like 7, 11, 13. 7, 10, 13. So it needs another field. So Idyllwild might start player to make sure that they get Plowsow next round. And if they do, I get the 2 cattle. So that works out for me. I wouldn't mind that. Oh man. JG, what's up? What's up, JG? Refresh. So, Anatomus. I mean, it's pretty much what I predicted, that it was taking crappy clay or reed or stone. So you wanted a hand that wanted to build major improvements. There are some worlds where it's taking like fishing. If you construct a fishing combo or a traveling players combo, it seems fine there. It also seems fine if you're okay with taking one animal. Um, oh, Idyllwild gets Sow here. Oh, that's really good. That Plow Sow is huge here for Idyllwild. That's another 3 crops. That's huge for Idyllwild. So Payne can reno, but it seems like JG can't really reno. So Payne, Idyllwild, and I should be renovating. I put my guest on the convict. Um, one of my family members. I think the way that Anatomist is worded is it has to be your last thing that you play. So my guess is no, that you can't choose to do something else. That's just my guess, though. I don't know for sure. Um, I want to take another vegetable. Could Reedstone food. I do still need more food. So Reedstone food and day labor for my last two walks. Play village farmer this round, and then I get to do thing. But then I need another. I need to get to 5 fields, and I am vulnerable to JG plowing one for the village farmer. Which maybe I just have to be okay with that. Just have to accept that that's a thing that might happen. Let's place 2 people here. Read Anatomist again. Uh, place I guess only with your last action only. Yeah, I think Anatomist is pretty clear about what you can use it for. Pretty restrictive, unfortunately. Are you gonna make a surprise Reno that I'm not ready for? I hope not. Probably fence 3 and last action fish or 4 clay. 4 clay goes into the clay oven. Or just pottery, which is also fine. Oh no, I can't fence 3. What am I doing? Fence 2 then? And hold village farmer? Yeah, maybe. Maybe this should have just been a stable. So I get 1 food out of badge. I get 2 food out of eating a clay. Payne says this farm is not very good. I meant to sow a veg here. The reason to sow a veg is that carrot on a stick becomes a thing. I can't take veg anyways. I have to take an accumulating space. So it pretty much has to be clay. Could be fish, I guess, but yeah. All right, let's put a read to the thing, and I will play Traveling Salesman here. I'm going to hold Village Farmer to see if it's actually worth points. And then plus F badge, eat, 8 food, play. Yeah, my feeding is not great. But there is a cooking hearth available, so there are things I can do. I should have placed both my people. So Village Farmer is negative points against Pain and JG, but it's positive points against Idyllwild, and that might be all that matters. The thing is, if I don't play Village Farmer, I could Reno Clay Oven. And Reno Clay Oven looks like a decent way to get some food. Cookery Cellar. What? Oh, on the vegetable space. On the vegetable space. Right, right, right. 12. Yeah, so one crop away. So me building the cooking hearth or the clay oven gives Idyllwild the resources to get to stone. Is that giving Idyllwild the game then? Means that there's no threat to Reno, which is nice. So I could take cattle here. 2-point cattle. Cooking symbol. No, then I just build the clay oven. Yeah. Yeah, clay oven does not have a cooking symbol on it. Idyllwild reminding me of Convict. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to take the cattle there, because Idyllwild takes one cattle here, and I would have taken that away from Idyllwild, but yeah, maybe that was the play. Ultimately, I don't think it matters. I think I'm winning. Idyllwild has to get to... Idyllwild, you know what? Idyllwild does get to stone. Just has to take 2 stone. Yeah, 1 point. He's just getting it for pastures. 27, yeah. I can give pain 3 extra by playing my Awk. And one, I will. Actually, will I? What's my last move? So I can take 4 clay. 4 clay is 2 points. But I would have to eat a point in the harvest. So I think Day Labor is better against Idyllwild. I think Day Labor is 3 points against Idyllwild. Because it's 1 point that I don't have to eat from a raw crop. Plus it's the stone for the village farmer. Yeah. I think playing village farmer is worth it here. Yeah, and I'm only concerned about Idyllwild. I don't think I'm worried about JG. JG is a nice farm, but I don't think JG, without getting to stone, I don't think JG's winning without getting to stone. I'm guessing Idyllwild's just doing their 2 moves at once. 2 stone into Reno. That doesn't make sense. 5, 13. Idyllwild? Oh, Idyllwild took 1 grain. Okay, that's what happened. Idyllwild took 1 grain to take the stone. That's what happened. Okay. And then played fruitcake. Okay. I'm gonna say it seems like Idyllwild got those animals easy. What is S1 set? I'm guessing it's the Blackjack Davy season 1. He's seems like he's trying to make a little collection every time he does an Agricola season. Whatever I score plus 9. 58. Getting to build and grow again right away was incredible. Getting to Reno build grow in round 8 was so important for this hand. And then getting family growth without room in 12 after having played 2 4 6 0 1 was also very good. So, yeah. Idyllwild 51. So I was 7 points ahead of Idyllwild. And looks like JG's around 50. So 30, 51, 58, 50. Yeah, Immigrant Son into Port Authority was very good. And then I just got lots of good actions. Like, got the two. My round 1 and 2 were so good. I got the 6 clay. Just had very, very high quality actions. Was able to bottom feed well enough to make up for the fact that my feeding was garbage. And then the clay oven being available in 14 was really good as well. So, GG. Guys, it's going to be all for me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll be back tomorrow. Similar time or a bit earlier. Starting between like 5:15 and 7, 8-ish Eastern. Around then. Is Graey streaming? Can you guys let me know? Payne's already in the next game. We call that the deaf around here. Oh, thank you so much to Catchy Slim for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll pull it up, see if doesn't look like he is. He's out in the streaming game, unfortunately, it seems like. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you want to hang out, we'll go raid someone. Alright. This person's raided me before, so let's go say hello back. Raid up!
Not as good as that's gonna get. Oh boy. Ew.
Play-agricola? How the hell are you guys? I haven't seen you guys since I stopped by the one time to, well, watch you play Agricola. All right, I gotta grab
Funny because
glass of water while I have a minute.
I saw the name and I thought it was Agricola. And I stand by Agricola. Oh,
the great taste of Agricola.
Yeah, exactly. You better hurry up, Wolfie. I mean, I don't even know what Agricola is, if I'm being honest.
It's a board game.
It's an excellent board game.